Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Elise, filling in for Gigi, and I'm here with Jim Howard. Hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. It's over now.
Done. Christmas is done.
I know it's sad. We talked about that during the show this morning, but now we got to start the countdown.
My line this morning is only 364 more days till Christmas. Yeah, just as quickly as it seems like we're getting into the season, we say goodbye to it. But hopefully everybody out there had a wonderful day yesterday. We hit 76. I say we. Jacksonville hit 76 yesterday.
Yeah.
Keynasville hit 76 for Christmas.
Crazy.
70 in Greenville, 74 in New Bern yesterday. Unbelievable warmth with that sunshine yesterday. That changes today. I'm going to talk about a chill down today, but the weekend still looks really good. And then we get into New Year's week, and we look ahead to the next holiday. We are going to end this party in a big way next week. I'm going to talk about a big chill down. Monday, though, still very much a warm day before the bottom falls out Tuesday. So we'll dig into that. I'll let you know if I'm seeing any precip out there, and not much knowing any big storms unless you're headed northbound today. Up in New York, it's a mess today. A big snowstorm up there.
I bet for a lot of people here, Christmas, their gift was warm weather. Just enjoying that.
Well, Santa threw us a big gift,
Yeah.
along with everything else, throwing us those 70s yesterday, well above normal. I mean, we should be hitting about 55 this time of year. It was nearly 20 degrees above normal yesterday, and we're going to do that again on Monday. I see more 70s coming Monday. The weekend 70s I have been talking about came down a little bit on those numbers, but still looking good for the weekend. We'll talk about all that a little bit.
All right, we'll get into weather for now. We'll talk about some ways that people celebrated their Christmas. I know a lot of people were out enjoying the good weather, opening presents, and some people were worshiping at Mass. I got a chance to go to one service at St. Gabriel and talk to some people who were celebrating by worshiping God. Gathering to celebrate the reason for the season.
It means all about the family, friends, food, and just celebrating Jesus' birthday.
St. Gabriel Catholic Church was filled with members worshiping on the special holiday.
I enjoy seeing people coming in. They dress all pretty. They're always with a joyful spirit, and Father does a great job in lifting up the community spirit, so we love it.
The church hosted their annual Christmas Mass at 10 a.m. on Thursday, with a Spanish service following in the afternoon. With attendance overflowing into 2 rooms, the congregation sang hymns and read scriptures together. For some, worshiping and being with loved ones is what Christmas is all about for them.
Being with family, making sure that we have good food, and that we have good music and enjoyment together, you know?
And for others in attendance, Christmas is a day of hope.
There's a picture on the wall of Veronica, which is very special to us. It's we lost our first child, and Veronica was the name that we chose for our baby, actually Ronnie. And we just happened to be walking up to receive communion today, and that picture caught our eye. So that was a really special moment on this special day.
And Christmas 2 years ago was when we announced our rainbow baby, which is this guy.
Yeah.
The Pharaohs say they're thanking God this holiday season for everything He's given them and looking forward to all that the new year brings. In Greenville, Elise Sandlin, WITN News. All right, that was certainly a special time celebrating with everyone. Everyone was so happy to be there. Just Christmas spirit was in the air, for sure.
Oh gosh, yeah. We used to do Mass with my family when we were kids every year, and it was always a very special thing. Getting in the car at 11 p.m. at night, headed out. It was always midnight Mass.
Okay, cool.
And if you didn't get there early, generally that meant you were standing somewhere way in the back, trying to hear everything. But those memories, they stay with you the rest of your life. You haven't gone as much as an adult, but I know for a lot of families, this is a tradition every Christmas, and it's a really special thing.
It was. I had never been to one. I maybe once a couple years ago, so it was kind of cool, a new experience for me, and just talking to people who it is such a staple in their life.
Yeah. It was definitely a special moment, the whole ceremony. All right, let's kind of switch gears. We'll get into the weather a little bit. And again, the big story weather-wise, generally the continued above normal temps, I'm going to say. I'll show you the current camera shots out there as we take a look. Generally, clouds without rain. That's going to be the deal today. Right now in Grifton, as we look under that cloud deck, 48 on the thermometer. That air temp going to hold, I think, in that ballpark through the morning hours, kind of ease into the 50s later today. So jackets today. The clouds, it looks like you're going to get rain, but that will likely not happen. Famous last words. I'm not forecasting rain, a sprinkle or two as we get into the afternoon. That breeze northeasterly at about 10 or so. Wayne County, or excuse me, Craven County, I see that Goldsboro up top, and it just diverts me every time. Neuse River, Cam, and New Bern, Craven County, 47. Cloudy degrees. Again, rain-free, northeast at 10 on that wind as you head out the door. All right, headlines today, and again, bark without the bite, clouds without the rain, 20 degrees cooler than it was Christmas afternoon, 53 later today should do us. That northeast wind, 10-ish, stray sprinkle poss. I could have fit possible in there. That's my intention with that. I don't think anybody needs to bring an umbrella. If you get caught with a sprinkle or two, you're hardly going to notice it. It's going to be nothing even enough to dampen the road out there. Satellite radar, I like to loop that over the last 12 hours. See a little bit of a shower or two popped up last night. There's the latest image. Radar not doing any, putting in any work. Satellite putting in some work. A lot of clouds on the satellite data, the infrared. And again, that'll be all day today. But it looks like we'll bring some dry air in this evening into the overnight, kick the clouds back out for Saturday. Radar, forget about it. Nothing on there. Next rain chance, legitimate, decent chance, looks like Monday afternoon right now. To start of next week, after the weekend. There's this afternoon. My little speed bump there, 10, maybe 20%, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock. A sprinkle or two should cover us. And I'll show you why I put that on there. This model, as I roll it, here's 8 a.m., generally mid-40s, a lot of clouds. 10 a.m. To midday, generally low 50s this afternoon. And again, hard to find much sun out there anywhere. A little stray green blip down there near the coast. That's my 10-20% I just showed you. A stray little light raindrop this afternoon into the evening hours. Those low 50s not far from where we should be. Those 70s were very unseasonable. That was the atypical number. These numbers closer to normal. Normal highs around 56, 57 this time of the year. All right, let's get you into the weekend. This evening, a stray raindrop near the coast. Here comes the drier air. You can see the clouds sweeping out. 9, 10, 11 o'clock midnight, and that sets us up for a nice start on Saturday. Temperatures probably mid-40s again. Clear skies. Those numbers I think will be a little chillier than what you see there. And then the afternoon, see the mid-60s, Kenansville to Jacksonville. Most of us should get there 1, 2, 3 o'clock. I think the 50s will get a little warmer than what the model's spinning out. Sunshine abounds, stray cloud or two into the afternoon. A little bit of a cool down Sunday, although not as chilly as what I'm going to show you here. Watch the model data as I get you into Saturday night. Lows come down into the 30s, although not freezing. There's sunrise Sunday, 37, 38 degrees. A little bit in the way of clouds hanging around on Sunday. We will see some sun on Sunday. It's not going to be overcast like today, but certainly some more clouds feeding back in. Numbers showing mid-50s Sunday afternoon. I think we'll hit probably 60, 61 on Sunday. Weekend is fine for outdoor activities. You're going to be in good shape. There's the numbers right now. Walking out, 30s to the north of Highway 64. The bulk of us again in the 40s, and then closer to 50 on the coast. Northeast breeze, 5-10, gusting 15. Afternoon, the mostly cloudy skies capping the temps in the low 50s. Out on the Outer Banks, you may not make it to 50, those northern counties as well. Upper 40s later today. There's that breeze I mentioned. Hitting 10 to 15 occasionally, and then it goes light tonight. Get you into Saturday morning. The weekend start off with a little west-northwest breeze. Usually I would say it's going to stay chilly with a north wind. However, the return of sunshine tomorrow, that's what should get us towards those mid-60s, and then a little cooler push into the overnight. There's your hour by hour, every 2 hours anyway. 53 this afternoon, mid-40s tomorrow morning, 65 Saturday afternoon. Great weather for getting outside. A lot of you may be doing some exchanging of gifts as we get into the weekend. No worries on the roadways. All right. Today, though, if you came into town for the holiday and now you're headed back out of town and you're going north of D.C., That snow up there will mean business later today. Winter storm warnings into lower New York, New York City, potentially over a half a foot of snow, likely, I think, in Manhattan, and then Connecticut, parts of PA. Pretty good snowstorm up there later today. That will be very hazardous driving by the time you get towards Philly, Jersey, and points north. We're good. That cold front kind of waffling around us. The 50s today, 60s tomorrow. Put a cool on there. And then Sunday, watch the clouds start to pick up. Sunday morning into the afternoon, but no rain. That next front, see that cold front back there? Warm front's coming through Sunday evening. That gets us 70s on Monday. There's that warm flow coming back when we go to work. Monday, 70s are with us. And then the front approaches. Let's roll that clock. 4 or 5 p.m. Monday. Cold front right over us. A few showers as the front comes through. That wind turns from the southwest to the northeast. There's the cold air coming right back in on Tuesday, late Monday night, Tuesday. The chill builds in. Map goes dry, save lake effect snows in upstate New York. We're dry and sunny, but it will be chilly. Generally all of next week, that pattern's going to lock in. Traveling today, I mentioned if you're headed back home, leaving Eastern NC, northbound's a mess. Otherwise, you're in good shape until you get to the West Coast. Looks a lot like pre-Christmas travel, save the big snows from the Hudson Valley in New York into northern Jersey. All right, 8-day forecast, 50s today, 60s tomorrow. Nice weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Last weekend of the year. Enjoy it with the 60s out there, some clouds on Sunday. We'll head into the last week of the year on a warm note with a 73-degree high on Monday, a few showers in the afternoon, and then the big chill Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. New Year's Eve Wednesday to the first day of 2026 on Thursday. Highs generally in the 40s, lows in the mid-20s. Chilly numbers next week, but no precipitation. All right, the air is certainly getting cold enough to support some wintry weather. Right now, I don't see any of that. No snow, no sleet, no rain. No cold raindrops, no nothing, just chill coming in on Tuesday.
Just cold. It's certainly a good weekend to walk off some Christmas cookies that you've been having before it gets really cold.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of New Year's resolutions, as they usually are, lose weight, to go to the gym.
The gyms get full around that time.
Yeah, and you know, it'd be good weather to get in the gym, because
Yeah.
you start New Year off on a cold note, so you're looking for somewhere warm to get into. The gym. It'll be there waiting for you to start the new year.
But no snow yet, which I'm sure is disappointing to some.
We've had 3 snows already this year,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
Small ones, yeah.
Which is, yeah, not big ones. But the fact that it's snowed 3 times, not all of us, but many of us already, and we're not even into January yet. So I do think the way the pattern has been running, we'll certainly have probably another chance or 2, if not 3 or 4. But right now I don't see it in the short term.
All right, for sure. Thank you, Jim.
Yep.
And thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll be back here at 8 a.m. Make sure to tune in.